Hi, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Teen Life Gap Virtual Fair programs. My name is Reagan Bierman, and I'm going to be your host this evening. Tonight's event is sponsored by Teen Life. For those of you who are not familiar with us, we are the leading discovery platform for teen-centered academic and enrichment opportunities. We make it easy for parents, for students, educators to find the best fit programs for their students 13 to 19 years old. There are so many opportunities out there. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming, and Teen Life is the place to find the opportunities, the experiences that you didn't know that you needed to know. So, tonight with us, we have 7 fantastic programs that are in tonight's session that are going to be going over their gap year programs. It really and truly is an exciting time to be a student right now. These are just 7 of the amazing programs that we have listed on teenlife.com. But we are excited that these 7 are here with us. Those of you who are watching us live, thank you so much for being here. Please feel free to ask any questions that you have to the presenters that are with us here tonight. We have a Q&A section where you can direct a question directly to one of the experts who is here and can answer any questions that you might have. I really want to encourage you, don't be shy. Don't hesitate. If you're thinking it, I can guarantee you that somebody else out there is probably thinking it as well. So please go ahead, put it in that Q&A section. Also, there's going to be a reader response form that I will put out there for you guys as well. Please fill out this form if you want to be contacted by one of these programs here tonight. It is a great way to get additional information and just lets them know that you are interested in them. So I'll put the reader response form in that Q&A a couple of times. So that is pretty much all of that you're going to hear from me. We're going to go ahead and get this event started. Our first presentation is going to be from EF Gap Year and Study Abroad. Emma Herrick could not be with us here tonight due to a travel issue, but her colleague did submit a video for us to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and cue that up now, and we're going to learn more about the EF Gap Year and Study Abroad program.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shaylin from EF Gap Year and Study Abroad Admissions. So excited to be here to share some information about our programs and how this all works. Chances are, if you're watching this or listening to this, you want to know a little bit more about what EF Gap Year and EF Study Abroad is all about, but maybe you don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm here to help with getting you some more information on how this all works. So for sake of time, we're going to hop right into to what I have to share. So EF, you're probably thinking, okay, what's EF? What's this all about? Well, I'm one of 50,000 employees. We have over 600 offices and schools all over the world. We are in over 100 different countries, and we're actually sending over 1 million learners abroad every year. So we're a massive global organization, which means a lot when it comes to our experience and also the safety of your children when it comes to experiences for them taking an EF gap year. EF gap year is just a sliver of what we do. We have a lot of different opportunities for people to be able to travel and learn more about the world. And it's all rooted in our mission of opening the world through education. So all of our programs have at least 2 or potentially more of the sort of buckets of language learning, educational travel, cultural exchange, and academics. So I'm going to give you just a very high level overview of what our programs look like and what options could be for your child so that you can have an understanding very high level of what this is all about to see if this is something that you want to continue to explore. So for starters, we have our gap semester programs. These are 10-week-long programs. They flow within the academic calendar. So we run these in both the fall and the spring semester, and they're all 10 weeks long. We have 3 different options. So we have our Changemaker program that travels all throughout Costa Rica, the Dominican Republic, Peru, and Ecuador. It has more of a service learning focus to it. Our students work with different NGOs and nonprofits. Like I said, all 3 of these 10 weeks long. We have our Voyager program, which travels to Australia, Thailand, and Japan. Our students do some service-based work in Thailand, and they also just take a deeper dive into understanding these three very unique, very distinct cultures. And last but certainly not least, because it's our most popular semester program, we have our Pathfinder program, which travels to 7 different countries all throughout Europe: England, France, Spain, Portugal, Germany, Switzerland, Italy. Look at that. So there's a lot to see there. It explores different industries, different potential areas of study. It's great for students that are just a little unsure of what they want to do next professionally, or what they want to study. So those are our 3 semester programs that we offer. All of these options, there's the opportunity to earn virtual self-paced college credit as well too. So if you're thinking 529s, just popping that in there. Then we also have our study abroad programs. So these programs are going to range from 12 to 20 weeks. These are fantastic programs for students that are wanting to learn and take classes in a classroom, where they want to actually be kind of a part of a university within that first semester. These are great for students that are looking to kind of have a bridge between high school and college, but also looking to earn in-person college credits during that time. And we have really incredible partnerships with different universities all over the world. So we have our Mosaic of Spain program, which focuses in on language, culture, and politics. It's 12 weeks long, 12 credits. Our students are in Granada and also in Malaga, Spain. We have an incredible partnership with Colorado State University with our Global Challenge semester, which travels to Costa Rica and also to Baja California, Mexico. Our students travel with CSU professors. They earn 15 credits over 16 weeks. And for that program, you can actually continue onward to CSU if you keep a 3.0 GPA or higher for that semester. We have our Global Politics and Society semester in Barcelona. It's 16 weeks and 15 credits. Arts and Humanities in Rome, which is through a partnership that we have with John Cabot, which is a 19-week-long program and 15 credits. For that program, you also have the opportunity to continue to study at John Cabot if you'd like as well too. We have Culture, Media, Technology in Seoul, which is a 20-week-long program, and you earn 15 credits. All of these programs you earn 15 credits. I guess I could just have led with that. Business, Sustainability, and Society in Munich, Language and Culture in Tokyo, and Global Culture and Society in London. All of these study abroad programs, again, you're taking in-person classes, you're earning credits, and you're able to also, learn the language in these places as well too. Except not in London, you'll already know English, but you catch my drift. Then we have our EF Gap Year, which is what we're most well known for. Our EF Gap Year is really fabulous. It flows within the academic calendar. All of these programs are for students ages 18 to 22. I have students in all of those ages that participate in all of these. The first semester of the Gap Year program, our students travel all throughout Europe and all throughout Australia and Thailand. And every week they're exploring a different industry, a different global issue or theme, and also a different personal or professional development theme as well too. So they're able to really understand more about themselves and more about the world. And then the second half of the gap year, our students are able to choose between taking an international internship opportunity in Stockholm, Sweden, or studying at one of our EF international language schools in either Munich, Nice, Seoul, Rome, Tokyo, or Barcelona. So lots of incredible options here for our students. And they're really designed to help students thrive in an ever-changing world. So if this is something where you're hearing this and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm really excited and interested in this, reach out to your gap year consultant. They're the person that's been texting you. They're a real person, might have been me. Just text them. We can set up a time to chat, or whomever your consultant is, and get you a little bit more information on how this all works and see if this is something that could be a good fit for your child. So thanks so much for listening.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. That was a very informative presentation from EF Education. Again, unfortunately, they could not be with us here live tonight. So If you do have some specific questions for them, please make sure that you fill out that reader response form and they will be able to get back in touch with you momentarily. Or if I see a question that pops up, I will go ahead and pass it on to them. So moving on, coming up next, we have Ashley Regis, who is going to be presenting about inter-exchange. Hi, Ashley, how are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for having me here tonight.
So glad to have you here, and the floor is going to be all yours. So tell us all about your programs.
Great. And so I'm just going to share my screen. Let me know if you can see that with no errors or issues.
We've got
Um,
it. Thank you.
Great. Okay, so I'm here to tell you about American Summer Exchange. So first off, a little bit about my agency. I'm with Inter-Exchange. Inter-Exchange has been a nonprofit organization since 1968, devoted to promoting cross-cultural awareness through work and volunteer exchange programs. So in our programs, we host here in the United States people from over 60 countries currently, but historically we've had up to 90 in our worldwide network. We bring folks to the US as au pairs, camp counselors, as interns in various companies, and as regional seasonal workers in our Work and Travel USA program. My department helps support US citizens to have international experiences, both abroad and here in the US. So today I'm going to tell you about a working gap summer called American Summer Exchange. So just a little bit of history about this program. Summer Work and Travel USA is a long-running core program at Inter-Exchange where people from all these various countries come to the US to work a summer job. And it's students who are typically between age 18 and 24. And we found over the years that our international participants made friends with other international friends, but over the years we found exposure to American peers were lacking. So this program was invented to increase both American exposure to international students and vice versa. So what you're going to gain with this program includes cultural competency, communication in a range of scenarios, adaptability and independence, resourcefulness and problem solving, wages and experience from a summer job, plus an international network of new friends. So who is this for? It's for the budding nomad who wants to expand their opportunities in a practical way. To be eligible for this program, you do have to be at least 18 by the first day of work. You have to be a graduate of a US high school, and you have to be enrolled in a US college or college higher education institution. So many people do this between the end of their senior year and before they start college. So where are your colleagues going to be from? This is just a small slice of the countries represented in our networks and who are potentially going to be at each job site. And you're going to be working at one of several iconic summer locations. So two locations that we had last year that we're keeping on this summer include Acadia National Park in Maine and Wildwood, New Jersey on the world famous Jersey Shore. We have more locations that will be confirmed in January. Typically, these employers determine their hire dates and everything just in January. But some past locations that we've hosted include Black Mountain in North Carolina, Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming, and the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk in California. So this is just some of the jobs that you can get in this program. When you apply, you rank choice the type of job you want. I won't spend too much time on this slide though. Just as an example of some wages and earnings that you can make over your summer, you'll be working typically between the $15 to $20 range. Most employers offer anywhere from 30 to 40 hours per week, with the average being around 38. You do have some low-cost housing or subsidized fully housing included, and your income after housing is represented in the final column of this sheet. And just to give you an idea of what you'll make over the summer and typically what our applicants or our participants walk away with is a few hundred to a few $1,000s in their pocket in savings, which always helps. Here's just some work highlights from some of our international participants. And I won't spend too much time on this slide just for time, but everyone like really enjoys the job environments. They're fun summer locations, with an international crew, so you're always on the go. And as part of the program, we have excursions for people. So you're going to be taking in local scenery, visiting local destinations, and going on group activities. So group activities typically range from things like group hikes, zip lining, bike rides, and things like that. And especially during summer holidays like 4th of July, usually there's a big party. Your living arrangements are going to be in dorms, which are separated by gender. There are shared common areas such as the kitchen and living room, and participants report back to us that they build camaraderie by sharing international foods and meals. During the program, you will have a cultural curriculum. And these are just some testimonials, from a few participants who've gone from over the years. I would like to read one from Dave, a parent from whose child was at Acadia National Park, that the transformative experience of Acadia National Park was more than just a summer job. It was an adventure that opened his son's eyes to the beauty of nature and the richness of international cultures. And here's just a breakdown of the costs. And that's really about it for me. So if you have any questions, I would be happy to follow up with you. And we're looking forward to hosting your Working Gap Summer with American Summer Exchange. Thank you.
Thanks, Ashley. Wow, that was really informative and some great opportunities for students. Thank you. Fantastic. If you want to, there we go. Thank you. Fantastic. Wow. Again, some great opportunities, guys, for you students out here who are watching. So our next presenter is Alex Biddle. Hi, Alex. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well.
Great. Alex is with Where There Be Dragons, and we're super excited to have her here tonight. So, Alex, the floor is all yours.
Great. Alrighty. I'm just getting set up with sharing my screen.
Fabulous.
Okay. Can you all see that?
I think you need to go into presenter mode. We still see the little small, there we go. Yeah.
There we go. We're
Yeah,
good?
that works.
Okay, awesome. Hi,
Um,
everyone. My name is Alex, and I'm the outreach manager at Where There Be Dragons. I've worked at Dragons for 3.5 years, and I've been in international education since 2015, so for quite a while. And I took a gap year myself, so I love this work and love sharing more about these types of experiences with students. And I also just love hearing from all the other presenters too. There's so many amazing options out there. So to get us started, I'm going to start with a video, and this is called Our Story, and it shares more about the ethos of Dragons and who we are. So it's just a couple minutes long.
Travel, done well, is one of the purest forms of learning. Travel is a critical tool to understand yourself and the world around you. It can be a mirror to help you reflect on your own life and what you value. Break your echo chamber and gather wisdom from communities outside of your own.
It can show us that even though we have our differences, our shared humanity is profound.
And yet, without actual connections to a place or understanding of the culture, travel can sometimes feel really disconnected or superficial. It can be hard to know how to travel meaningfully, safely, and responsibly.
Back in 1993, Where There Be Dragons started as an alternative to mainstream travel.
We wanted to connect students meaningfully with people and places across the globe. To slow down, to elevate stories, narratives, and realities that go beyond the tourist path.
And most importantly, we wanted to rewrite what it means to travel responsibly. Our approach is really simple. We start by working with the absolute best people. Our instructors are experts in the regions where they guide, helping students immediately feel at home and safe in new environments.
We return to communities where we have long-lasting reciprocal relationships. We show up humbly excited to learn from our hosts.
And finally, we run a limited number of programs to ensure every trip is thoughtful, responsible, and intentionally crafted.
Where There Be Dragons is an organization that transcends physical boundaries. It's a global community united by a passion for meaningful engagement and cultural immersion.
As lifelong learners, activists, educators, storytellers, and travelers, we are committed to doing cultural immersion right and intentionally. Above all, we love this work. We love working with students, and we're passionate about guiding students to different corners of the world that otherwise they may not experience. We know that we're not perfect, but that we need to push ourselves to constantly do better. If we're not questioning the status quo, we're not doing our jobs. We believe in the power of immersive travel to help create a more inclusive, just, and compassionate world.
Oh, moving on. All right, everyone. So that's just a little more about dragons and our ethos and how we travel and why we do what we do. So a little more of the what. So we offer gap semesters, and we offer gap semesters in the fall and as well as in the spring. We have a couple of different options for length. So we've got semesters that are 5 weeks, 6 weeks, and up to 12 weeks long. The majority of our programs are 12 weeks long, but we're just introducing a Japan semester for 5 weeks this coming year, as well as 6-week programs in India and Senegal. We do offer a full semester of college credit on these programs as well through the University of Montana, so you can earn a full semester while traveling. We are accredited by the Gap Year Association, and we have some great resources for Gap on our website, including Gap guides that help you plan out your gap year and figure out how to finance it and everything else. So our students, mainly we say, if you're curious about our programs, if they sound exciting to you, they're probably a good fit. We have students from all backgrounds join our programs. And yeah, and we really love welcoming students onto the programs. We limit our programs to 12 students and 3 instructors, so it really has that small cohort feel. So we travel throughout Latin America, Asia, and Africa. Many of our gap semesters have like combo countries. So we have a Morocco and Spain semester. We have a Guatemala and Mexico semester. Our South America semester goes to Bolivia and Peru. So a lot of these opportunities or programs give you the opportunity to travel to multiple countries during your gap year. Our program components range from language learning to trekking, to learning the language, doing homestays. So they're really well-rounded, holistic programs. And just a couple of things I'll probably end here on what makes us unique is that we have very immersive programs, and our programs are guided by the experts in the industry. So you have 3 instructors who know the region very well and are there to mentor you and guide you throughout your program. And our programs are also unplugged. So we don't have cell phones. Students don't have cell phones on programs. So they're allowed to be really immersed and present during their program. So just to wrap up, I wanted to let you know that our team is here to answer any questions that you have. And there's a whole team, me and myself included, that's here to help you navigate your gap year and help plan the best experience for you. So we hope you join us, and please reach out with any questions.
Thanks, Alex. Really appreciate it. That was a gorgeous video with just wow. So students, parents, if you guys are interested at all or have some specific questions, like Alex said, she is here with us live. If you have any questions specifically about Where There Be Dragons, please reach out and also fill out that reader response form. So again, thanks, Alex, for being here. Really love learning more about the opportunities. So moving on, our next presenters are Cesar Gutierrez and Hugo Testino, and they are representing Centro Mundo Lengua. Did I say that correctly, guys?
Yeah, you got it perfectly.
Oh, fabulous, fabulous. Well, thank you guys for being here tonight. I know we're at a little bit of a time change. So I am not going to keep you any longer. The floor is yours. We can't wait to hear about your programs.
Thank you very much. So you can see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Good evening, everybody. I'm Cesar. This is my colleague Hugo. We are part of the marketing team of Centro Mundo Lengua. And we're going to teach you how to fill in your gap year in Spain with
this transformative, life-changing Spanish program for gap year students.
We want this experience to be a life-changing through learning a new language and immersing yourself in a completely new and different culture.
And all of this will take place in the great city of Seville, which is in the southern region of Spain.
That's great because Seville, it's a wonderful city. It has more than 2,200 years of collective history. 3 civilizations lived here. And when you live here, you will be surrounded by a wonderful and extensive patrimony with World Heritage Sites recognized by UNESCO. And it's a wonderful place because magical and modern atmospheres collide here to make for a really interesting destination to have a gap year abroad. And also, it is considered one of the most romantic cities by Spaniards.
Our program has a lot of things included. Of course, this is what our program offers. Besides being the perfect location of the center of Seville, with of course 24-hour assistance from our staff to make sure that you have everything you need during your gap year program. We're talking about 60-hour course, native Spanish teachers, small class sizes, and real life settings, because we know many of you take gap year as a chance to discover your passion and what lies ahead in your career. That's why we're offering you the semester studies to earn credits and pretty much to get ahead in your college years. So all of that takes place while you're learning Spanish here with us.
That's wonderful because this is truly a full package program. You will, apart from classes, you're going to be able to discover yourself while you discover the city firsthand with a 100% local guides. You will know the city like a local, every nook and cranny, everything. But you will also know it from very different perspectives thanks to our outdoor activities like cooking, biking, kayaking. And you will also be able to travel to other cities. You will be able to travel to another country like Portugal, which is very near, or other cities in the southern part of Spain. And of course, it is included in your program. And if you want to prepare a trip by yourself, like most of our gap year students do, you could always ask our staff for recommendations and tips because they will very happily give them to you. You will also have the opportunity not only to see, but to change the social reality of Seville. You could work with one of our wonderful collaboration organizations, and while learning and teaching, you could take care of things while helping a community.
You live with a real Spanish family that will boost your Spanish with day-to-day practice conversation and also teach you some incredible and famous recipes. Your family will truly make this your home away from home during your gap year program here in Spain. But who's better to tell you about our programs than two of our students themselves? So, the video, yeah.
Hey everybody, my name is Asher.
Hi, my name is Zoe Zollinger.
I'm with Centro Mundo Lengua. I highly recommend to anyone who doesn't know yet what they want to do in their life, take a gap year here. It's great, it's really fun.
I had such an incredible experience with Mundo Lengua. I've been studying Spanish for 8 years, and I've always wanted to live in a Spanish-speaking community to immerse myself in both the language and the culture.
I also recommend Mundo Lengua because they help with the entire process, whether that's getting your paperwork to come out here, taking you home from the airport, recommendations about the city, getting a gym membership, just anything.
I was initially nervous about living with a host family, but this ended up being one of the greatest parts of my experience. I tried so many new foods, I learned so many new words, and I created connections that will last a lifetime. I would highly recommend Mundo Lengua to anyone who is looking to have an amazing time abroad. The staff is so friendly and supportive and makes sure that we have everything that we need. I'm so grateful for my time abroad, and I can't wait to return.
My favorite experience since being here is meeting people from all around the world. There's so many stories, so many different traditions, different foods that you get to learn about and you get to try, you get to see. It's amazing. I recommend it to everyone.
So in Centro Mundo Lengua, we adapt to every need and request. From the moment you apply to the moment you leave in your plane, you are going to be in very good and experimented hands. If you have any problem or need anything, we're here for you. What we want you is to fully enjoy the experience, and that the person that arrives in the plane is not the person that is leaving. It's a much more mature and independent person. We want you to feel this gap year with whatever you need. We're here for this. We're here for you.
So this is our contact. If you have any questions or would like to talk to us about how our programs Gap Year work, here's us, and we'd be delighted to have you here in Seville soon. So thank you, guys.
See you guys in Spain.
Thank you both for being here. That was fantastic, and absolutely love seeing the firsthand accounts from those two students. That was really, really helpful. And one thing I love about an event like tonight is that you can see how passionate everybody is about their programs. So both of you, thanks for being here. If you guys have any questions about Centro Mundo, please feel free, send questions into the Q&A. So our next program, we've got Abby Pauley with us, and Abby is with the Mana Project. Hi, Abby, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
Fantastic. Really excited to have you here, and I can't wait to learn a little bit more about the opportunities that you guys have for students. So the floor is going to be all yours.
Awesome. Can you see my screen?
Yes, can. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, then I'll start off. So, as Reagan said, I'm Abby. I'm here from Mana Project International. So, we are a nonprofit organization, a non-governmental organization located in the Amazon rainforest. So, we've been working for the past 20 plus years in Latin America. We started in Nicaragua, we moved to Guatemala, and we've been in Ecuador since 2007, and in the Amazon rainforest since 2023. So a little bit more about us and what we do. So we're a nonprofit, which means that we do things a little bit differently because we have a two-sided mission statement. So one is that gap year side of things and creating better social change makers and social change makers who are more active in their communities upon return, but it's also about empowering the communities that we work in. So our goal is to break the cycle of poverty, and we do that through empowering communities through education, healthcare, livelihood development, and sustainability as well. So we have different programming, and all of our gap year students can kind of choose what works best for them and what they're most interested in amongst those different things. So we work very much in collaboration with the community. And we are a really hands-on in the community kind of a thing. So we are beyond the tourist path. We're in a community of 400 people. It is very family oriented. It is very friend oriented. So our gap year students get right into the heart of it. On their first day, they're at a community member's house learning Quechua. They're at somebody's house having dinner. They're going like hiking with a new community member who wants to show all the medicinal plants. So it is about making impact, and it's about that cultural immersion. So what's really interesting and different about Mana is first of all, we're really kind of professionally oriented. So we have professional seminars and everything once a week. There's retreats once a trimester. So our gap year students are working alongside college students. They're working alongside people who are recently graduated. So it's this blend of people that are all working in this small group setting. So there's usually about 10 students on ground, and they'll be between the ages of 18 and 22. And they'll all come from different backgrounds, and they'll all work on sustainability projects, they'll work in public health projects, they'll work on education projects, and they'll work in livelihood development projects, including gender equality and creating more gender opportunities for women in this community. So in the course of the semester, we have flexible opportunities. They start at 4 weeks and they go all the way up to 9 months. That sweet spot, especially for gap year students, tends to be between 3 and 5 months. But in those, that whatever time they're on site, students will kind of get to work alongside a one-on-one mentor to decide what their project focus will be. And again, it's going to be on things like beekeeping in the Amazon rainforest as a way of livelihood development. It's, agricultural shares and how we can best do that. It is public health, creating an 1,000 days program for maternal health to make sure that in the first 1,000 days of life, children have the proper nutrition and the proper care to go forward. But in that course of these, 3 to 5 months, all of our gap year students have leadership training. So once a trimester, there's a retreat that they go on. Every single week, they will work alongside their team to lead a program. As I said, cross-cultural communication is a huge thing because we are so focused on collaborating with this community. It's an 100% bilingual Indigenous community. So it's a really great opportunity for students who want to learn their Spanish and perfect their Spanish, and even go that extra step and learn Quechua, which is the maternal language of 100% of the people that we work with. And it's also one of the main indigenous groups of Ecuador, as well as goes into, Quechua of Peru and all of those sorts of things. So it's a really interesting linguistic things. And we will also learn creative problem solving because it's a huge challenge to kind of come over poverty and these sorts of things. So it's a great opportunity, like I said, to dive into a career, work on public health, work in sustainability, shadow doctors, all in this lower resource community. And so for all those parents there, why does this make sense? And why is this a place that you might want to send your student? We have one-on-one mentoring that we do every single week. We have it's a small group setting. Like I said, there's no more than 10 people. We're all working together on this thing. We're in a close-knit community that's incredibly community oriented. People will go from no Spanish to fluent in Spanish in 6 months to a year. We have cultural orientations, on-site housing so that everything's provided for students, 24/7 support from mid-career professionals who are there with their families who are Ecuadorian from the US and everything else, as well as cultural visits and retreats. So you can't come and leave without having chocolate making demonstrations and coffee making demonstrations and all of these different things that makes the Amazon the Amazon. So one of the biggest things that we offer all of our gap year students and all of our college age students is its real impact and a lasting change that's made on your schedule. So it can be made so you can come for 4 weeks, you can come for 3 months, you can come for 6 months or 9 months, and you're assured to be making a change in that time because whatever work you do on ground is made in collaboration with the community and is made at a longer scale. So here's a day in the life. So that's really quick because we don't have a ton of time, but you can look at our TikTok. So if you are interested, we're some of the most affordable programs. We start at just $2,000 and it's all inclusive, includes literally everything you need, food, housing, transport, and everything else. And you can visit our Instagram, our TikTok, visit us on our website, QR code to our Instagram right here. You can email me directly. I'd love to talk to you all more.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Abby. That sounds really, really unique. You had me at chocolate and coffee. Sounds amazing. So, again, I'm thrilled about all of these different opportunities for the students that are out there. A lot of growth opportunities for all of the students. So, again, Abby, thank you so much for being here. Really excited that we got to hear more about your programs. Our next presenter is going to be a video submitted from Florence Blackburn. Florence couldn't be with us tonight. She is with Art History Abroad. So I am going to queue up a video for her. Again, if you would like to get more information or have questions for our presenters that are here with us tonight, please take advantage of that Q&A, guys. Lots of great opportunities. So I will get this next video going for Art History Abroad.
Hello everyone, my name is Florence, I work for Art History Abroad. Sorry I couldn't be with you today. I'm currently in Italy on one of our courses, but I'm leaving this little video and a presentation to explain some of the main things about AHA. Art History Abroad offers immersive courses that centre on the appreciation of art, architecture and culture, bringing students face to face with unmissable places in Italy and India. Our courses run all throughout the year, ranging from 12 to 2 weeks long. We believe in a few simple truths at AHA, learning for the fun of it, and that art and history is best taught in the presence of the real thing. On an AHA trip, students get the chance to explore iconic sites, engage in artist workshops, and participate in a range of local activities. All courses are highly interactive and social, with a hands-on approach that extends beyond the traditional classroom learning. AHA is led by brilliant young tutors who love their subject, and their friendly and stimulating approach has been an inspiration to countless students for over 30 years. We welcome anyone with enthusiasm and an open mind. So if you're aged between 17 and 22 years old and looking for a unique experience, join us on our 12-week European semester course, a 6-week Italy or India gap year course, or our 2 to 12-week long European summer course. This is a treasured opportunity to learn and live in an unforgettable place while making lifelong friendships. Here are the courses that are coming up in 2025. We run most of these courses each year, and you'll see that we go to India, to Europe, and to Italy predominantly. Next, I wanted to show you one of our short videos. This was made on one of our 6-week gap year courses in Italy, but the principles spoken about apply to all of our courses.
AHA equips you with some great tools for the rest of your life. It's really about learning how to use your eyes, how to be observant, and how to be creative.
There's a huge space for you to kind of develop your own critical thinking.
We want to encourage an enthusiasm, studying something for the love that we have for it. There are no exams, no homework. We want everyone to have fun.
A 6-week course on AHA averages about 6 hours of teaching a day, which makes up one entire university year.
And all of the tutors, you can tell, really love what they're doing and teaching.
Teaching on site, in front of these masterpieces, in front of these objects, can be a completely transformative experience.
You have the privilege to actually be there with the artwork and learn about it at the same time.
There's some extraordinary visits that include a visit to St. Mark's Basilica in Venice.
That was amazing. That was genuinely unreal. I will remember that forever.
In Rome, we find ourselves unlocking the doors to the Vatican.
I've never seen something so beautiful and just utterly breathtaking. One of the best experiences I have ever had.
It's a whole new experience. It's not just you're going and seeing art and architecture.
We learned to cook. Pasta, of course.
The food was so good.
I did not think it was that simple to make pasta, so I'll be giving that a try when I get home. I really loved our Italian lessons with Angie.
We went to Ischia, we went on this beautiful hike, overlooking the sea.
The paper marbling was pretty cool. It was like I'm doing my own version of what we've seen on the trip.
I think it's quite a unique experience because you wouldn't be able to find like a gold leaf workshop or a private tour of the Vatican. It adds that je ne sais quoi to the travelling that is just special.
The programme is so much more than just the sites we visit too. It's the meals we have together, the streets we walk down and the conversations we have. It's sometimes more about friendship than anything else.
It's very beautiful to follow the growing path of a person and of a student. You know, at the beginning they might have been a bit more reluctant towards art, and then towards the end they've kind of been really captured by it. So I definitely think confidence is something that is encouraged on AHA and something that is kind of drawn out of you, even if you don't have that much, which is great.
It really brings people together and form what really does become a family.
If there is one thing that we want to teach people while they're on this course, it's this intangible sense of learning, of experiencing, purely for the love of it, for discourse, for fun, for the utter joy of living.
I hope you enjoyed that little video. Just to end, here's our contact information. My name is Florence again, and if you'd like to contact me personally, my email address is florence@arthistoryabroad.com. I've also included a couple of QR codes. One leads to our Instagram and the other is an online inquiry form. Thanks everyone, bye.
Fantastic. Thank you, Florence. Thank you, Art History Abroad, for getting us that video. Again, some fantastic opportunities to go and see artwork in a whole different way. So we were really excited about that. So if you do want to get more information, please fill out that reader response form. Anyone that is here live tonight, and a video of tonight's entire session will be sent out to you as well. We are up to our final presenter of the night. Super excited to learn more about the Canvey Life School. Alex Simo has submitted a video for us to watch. Alex is here with us tonight as well, so please feel free to ask any questions in that Q&A during this last presentation. Again, thank you guys for being here. We just really appreciate it, and I can't wait to learn more about the Canvey Life School. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and we will watch this video.
Hi guys, my name is Alex. I'm the student liaison and also one of the teachers in Canvey, and I'm joined by Esther, one of the school co-founders, who wanted to say hi.
Hi guys.
We wanted to introduce to you our programs for 2025 that will take place in the beautiful Mediterranean city of Valencia, Spain. So let's start with a video.
Can you imagine when this race is run? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Forever young, I wanna be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever? Forever, forever.
Okay, that's our upcoming spring program. We also want to emphasize that we provide 24/7 English support during the whole program. I know this is a big concern for many of you. For some, it may even be the first time going abroad on your own, and we know it can be a bit daunting at first, so we want to give you the peace of mind of knowing that whatever may happen, we will be there to support you in English. Also, to help you fully immerse yourself in the experience, we have partnered with the best Spanish school in the region to offer you some basic Spanish lessons as part of the course. These lessons will be tailored to your individual level, so no prior knowledge of Spanish is required. This once-in-a-lifetime experience of living abroad, learning a new language, and our Canvey Life Skills workshops will provide you with many very valuable outcomes that will help you thrive in life. We believe this is the best program out there, no question about that. But maybe we are a tiny bit biased, so we think it's better if you hear it directly from our students.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the activities, and I thought that the Spanish school really taught me a lot. And I don't know, it was just great to form friendships with new people and get to experience a new culture.
Lovely. What about you, Morgan?
I think it was a really good opportunity to meet new people, but also become more independent and learn life, kind of.
I don't think there's one specific part, but I think everything together, the activities, the people, the classes, I think it all just came together to make an amazing experience.
My Spanish improved a lot and just learning a new culture, I learned a lot.
Yes, 100%.
Definitely, yes.
Yes, definitely would recommend this trip.
So, how much is all this? Well, regular price is 12,500 euros, but for TeenLife assistants, we have a special discount. So if you apply to the program during the next month, the price will be only 11,900 euros, including pretty much everything except health insurance and flights. And we also have the option of building a fully customized program where we can design your dream experience, whether you want to do an internship, volunteering, develop your passions, or a full immersion in the Spanish culture. From 1 month to a full year, just tell us what you love and we will make it happen. Last but not least, since we don't have a lot of time today, I wanted to invite you all to join our webinar this Sunday to get more information about the program and also answer all your questions. Here you have a QR code with the invite, and you can also send us an email to info@canvey.es and we can take it from there. Thank you all for joining us. We hope you liked our Canvey programs for 2025 and hope to see you soon. Bye.
Fantastic. Thank you, Alex, and the Canvey Life School for telling us more about your opportunities. That is it for all of our presentations for this evening. What unique and educational growth opportunities for students out there here and abroad. I'm kind of taken away at the presentations. So thank you, all of you who were here with us live, presenters, students, parents, teachers, all of you watching. I hope that you were able to learn something, possibly find an opportunity that you want to explore a little bit more. Again, we do have other opportunities on teenlife.com. And again, I put that reader response form in the chat one last time. And if you would like to hear directly from one of the programs that was with us tonight, please feel free to fill that out. On behalf of TeenLife, it was my pleasure to host this evening. I hope that you enjoyed it, got all of your questions answered. If you have any questions for me, you can reach me at Regan, R-E-G-A-N, @teenlife.com. Happy to answer any questions that you might have. And again, thank you all for joining us this evening. Wish you the best of luck and hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.